Hey, what's up you guys, Layton here, back with another video. I'm showing you some gameplay from the very beginning of the Heist DLC for Spider-Man PS4. Now, as most of us probably know, earlier in the week on November 12th, the world lost an absolute legend. Stan Lee passed away on November 12th, and I've always admired him. He's always inspired me in some of my work, some of my writing. I've watched interviews with him. I've seen him just absolutely rip apart DC, which I think is hilarious. Yeah, he was just an amazing person. Now, I've always loved his work. I've always loved the movies that he's helped produce. I think the first Marvel movie I ever saw was Ang Lee's Hulk in 2003. Now, albeit that movie is kind of terrible, I didn't know that it would spark something in me that would turn into my absolute die-hard fandom of Marvel movies. And then in 2008, Iron Man was released, and it kicked off what we all know and love as a Marvel Cinematic Universe. So I didn't really start to think about it until after Stan Lee passed away, but he has truly 100% impacted my life. Superheroes, comic books have really been my favorite form of entertainment for as long as I can remember. I remember watching the original Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy and absolutely loving it, even though those movies don't really hold up to the test of time, in my opinion. A lot of people really think that Sam Raimi's trilogy is the superior version of Spider-Man, but I don't really think I have a favorite version of Spider-Man. But I would play Marvel's Rise of the Imperfects all the time on PlayStation 2. That is an amazing game, and I think it should either be a remaster or just get a sequel or something to that effect. He has published so many great works of art. I remember being subscribed to the Spider-Man comic book. I would get one in the mail all the time, and once I was done reading it, I would, not to deface Stan Lee's work, but I would cut the pages apart and I would make them into a big huge wallpaper that took up the entire wall of my bedroom. Spider-Man, I believe, is my favorite Marvel character by far. So I'm really just making this video as a farewell to one of the greatest artists and creators of all time, Stan the Man Lee. I've always admired him, like I said. His work has left an impression on me, and I believe millions and millions and millions of other people. I believe his wife passed away last year, and I heard something about him being very sick, maybe at the beginning of the year, and it's just really something that, you know it's gonna come soon, but you're not ready for it. So I was at work, and everyone at my work is a huge nerd, whether it's in music or comic books or literature. Just everyone's a huge nerd, right? Well, somebody said, hey, Stan Lee died. I was like, what? No, that's not true. That can't be right. Sure enough, I looked it up on Google, because, Google knows all. And, yep, turns out Stan Lee passed away earlier that day. I didn't cry about it as bad as I wanted to. I always knew it was going to happen. I just wasn't ready for it. I did hear that his latest and last cameo in a Marvel film will be in the newest Avengers movie. And I've also heard that people say that now that Stan Lee has passed, that Deadpool should take his place as cameos in every single movie, dressed up as Stan Lee. Now, I'm not sure how I feel about that idea. Maybe they could try it, see how well it's received. But for now, I think we should let the man rest, knowing that he was top of the scale, just absolute legend. My favorite Stan Lee cameo would probably be in Ant-Man and the Wasp, when his car gets shrunk right before his eyes and he goes, I sure enjoyed the 60s, but I am paying for it now, or something like that. Rest in peace to Stan the Man Lee, and as he used to always say, Excelsior. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys also enjoy the rest of this Spider-Man PS4 gameplay. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
I can honestly say I've never met anyone quite like her.
I know the feeling. I'll talk to you later.
Nice one!
I think my webs will disable them.
Derek Dunk's comment. Whoa! Best show ever! Ha! Thanks, Derek! Boom! Two! Boom! Well played! Woo! Look at him go! We've got so many viewers, the stream's getting choppy!